So to answer people questions on how do I get from place to place after I drop a truck off, if you just now came across my page, you probably want to see some of those earlier videos that I made a couple of years ago showing you how I get from place to place. So if you saw the most recent video, it shows me with my friend who lives in North Carolina. How I got to North Carolina was the Greyhound bus. And we both had, I had a truck to pick up, and he had two trucks to pick up in Cleveland, North Carolina. So I just basically rode with him to Cleveland, North Carolina to pick up that particular truck. That's one way I get around. Of course, like I said, the Greyhound bus. Other times I do rental cars. The companies that I drive for, they give discount codes, and sometimes you can get even cheaper rental car prices on Priceline. Also, the plane, sometimes I have credits, sometimes Sky Miles or whatever that you can use towards a plane ticket that would, make the ticket a whole lot less than what you would pay without any type of discount. The train, which is the Amtrak, I've used the train. Sometimes when I go to Colorado, they have some other kind of train. It's not actually an Amtrak, but maybe just like I guess a city train. I don't know. But yeah, those are the ways that I get around after I drop a truck off. And I'm going to give you some examples of what it's like to ride the Greyhound bus. And then you can pick and choose how you want to get around. The Greyhound bus is the last choice that I make. And you're about to see why.
I just had the police out there to roll the other day, full up. You come here. Come here. Now you got to get back to your job, don't you? Bye. Call her back in here. Bye. Goodbye. You can't get on my bus. Hello? You know you ain't supposed to put your hands on people. You can go back in there. My rules is my rules. You break my rules, you don't ride.
I didn't know that.
What you mean you don't know that? Where you from?
Why you say it like that?
Where you from? Why you say it like that? If I say 10 minutes, mean 10 minutes. They can't make me let you on my bus. No, they can't. Hello? Damn, he was in the bathroom with you holding your hand.
That was crazy, right? It was also another time I had that same bus driver. I didn't get to record it, but it was a guy that I think he had left his phone outside, or I don't know. He left his phone outside or something. And he was like, we were sitting there for like a 10-minute break or whatever. And she had let everybody off the bus. And she was like, okay, y'all get back on the bus. We about to go. And he was like, ma'am, I left my phone back there. She said, well, if you go back there, I'm going to leave you. So he was like, I got to go get my phone. She's like, if you go back there, I'm going to leave you because I already told you we about to go. So he ran back there to get his phone off the sidewalk or the chair or wherever he left it at. And when he came back to the bus, it wasn't even 10 seconds. He ran back. 10 seconds at max. She shut the door in his face. Would not let him back on the bus. His stuff is on the bus. His items are underneath the bus in the carriage thing or whatever. Would not let that man back on the bus and left him there. Pulled off and left that man. His stuff still on the bus. So that's why I was like, you know, if I didn't have to go Greyhound, I wouldn't. And that's my last choice. If I can get there any kind of way, other than the Greyhound, Uber, Lyft, I'm going to do that first because the Greyhound is trash. So with the video you just saw of her mocking the guy, I think the guy was like from Africa, Haitian or something. So he had an accent. So that's how she was treating the guy from a different country, mocking him. She finally let him back on the bus. So this incident that I have recorded, I actually reported this to, it was great. You know, Flixbus have bought out Greyhound. So I reported that to the Flixbus because that's the actual bus I was on. I booked it on the Greyhound website, but it's actually a Flixbus. So I sent that video to the Flixbus, when you make a complaint department, sent that to them. All they did was send me an email back telling me they were sorry for the inconvenience and hope that I rode the Greyhound again. So I was like, well, damn, are they going to do anything to the bus driver? So, as you can see, the next time when I told you I had that same bus driver when she actually left that person, I was amazed to see her still driving the bus after I reported the incident of how she treated this guy. And that's just the stuff, like, that's just one thing I got on camera. You should have seen, like, she was very unprofessional. Like, when we pulled up in Atlanta, she was trying to make a left turn, and you know how in Atlanta the streets are small, and if the cars are out too far, then when you're trying to make a left turn, you're going to hit them. So she was trying to get them to back up, so she blowing her horn, bom, bom, bom. Move your ass back. Move the fuck back. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, she was just literally just going off, and I was just like, they hired this lady. They hired her, and I reported her, and she still work here. So I guess the Flixbus/Greyhound bus don't care who they hire. Because look at who they got representing them. She wouldn't be working for me.